Good evening and welcome to 2023 football season. Have we waited long enough?
Oh boy.
Come on.
We're back! Alright, Rockin' Behr, Season 1, Week 1. First game, tonight's game, Detroit going to Kansas City without Kelsey. Rock, what do you think?
Well, Chris Jones is not playing either. Detroit supposedly beefed up that defense that was so terrible last year. I like Detroit with the spreads down to 4.5. It was 6.5. I kind of like the money line. Don't have the balls. I would go with Kansas City.
Not so fast. Wait, I agree. Kansas City, even without Kelsey, they're going to be fine. Mahomes has adopted to his new tools. You know, it's been a year without Tyreek. I see him distributing the ball around. Detroit's defense did get better. Jared Goff coming off a Pro Bowl season. I think that was a gimmick based on who made it. Anyway, we're both on KC.
We'll
to
get
win
there, yes.
And cover.
All right.
On game number 2. Carolina Panthers, led by the number 1 pick, Bryce Young, going to Atlanta. Young quarterbacks of both of these teams, interdivision game. Rock, what do you think?
Lots of the people on TV are picking Atlanta to win that division. I'm not sure why. I'll take the home team with 3 points, Atlanta.
All right, I agree. I think Atlanta's going to win this game. I think Carolina can't protect their young quarterback. I saw it all preseason. They have question marks on the offensive line.
It reminds me of the Bears last year. Couldn't protect Fields.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we're both on Atlanta to win and cover the 3 points. Moving on, Houston going to Baltimore. Baltimore, are they going to have a big season? They're minus 9.5 at home, Rock. What do you think?
Taking them all day. If it was on the road, I'd be cautious, but C.J. Stroud going into Baltimore, no chance. Baltimore by 17.
Yeah, Baltimore has a solid solid group of defensive backs that's going to really challenge this young quarterback. Houston does have their new defensive stud, that first round pick.
Yes.
From Bama. That might give a little bit of a threat, but not enough. Baltimore's going to win, and they should cover the 9.5. Moving on, interdivision game. Burrow got the go at at Cleveland. Cleveland, are they going to be able to do anything impressive this season? Or are they going to fall off?
This is the one I love. Burrow, his calf's totally healthy. Well, just wait till he runs into a guy named Myles Garrett, okay? I've got the Browns with Amari Cooper catching 2 touchdowns, rubbing it in the Cowboys' face, and Deshaun running around and a fresh Chubb. I've got the Browns winning this one outright.
You've got a Chubb. Well, not so fast, my friend. I think Cincinnati, they've made it to the playoffs. They've made it to the Super Bowl. This team hasn't lost anything. They've only gotten stronger. They've added some pieces.
Everyone in the division has got better.
Yeah,
but them.
I don't think they have much room for improvement. I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. All right.
Burrow, he's not 100%, but he's good enough to play. I'll take Burrow on a bad day to beat Cleveland. I'm calling it by 2 touchdowns. All right, moving on.
The dog pound.
No.
All right, go.
Wait. No, whatever sound a tiger makes. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars. Are they going to pounce on these Colts, or are the Colts going to pony up? Colts are +5 at home, Rock. What do you think?
John Taylor's gone for 4 weeks. They don't have a running game.
Yep.
Jacksonville's never big expectations. We'll see how good they are. Giving Indy 5, that's a coin toss, but I have to take Jax if you made me.
Yep, I agree. I think Jackson's going to win this game convincingly. This is Trevor Lawrence's chance to make a big statement. He's got NTN in the background, who's healthy. He has Ridley now. They've had a really impressive offseason. And I think they're going to they have a chance to win the division and maybe even make a playoff run.
I forgot about Ripley. Very good.
All
right.
Moving on. Tampa Bay going to see Skull. That is the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins minus 5.5 at home without Thielen, without Dalvin Cook. This isn't the same Vikings, Rock. I don't know what to think here. What do you think?
Well, they still got the better quarterback. Mayfield's done nothing. They got Jefferson, who's a top 5 or top 3 receiver.
Sure.
And Cousins, 6 points against Tampa. They're going to win by 7. I'm taking the Vikings giving them money.
I'm going to shoot the cannon off here and go the other way with an underdog. I think Tampa Bay, they're going to keep this game close. I think Baker Mayfield, he wants to make a statement. This team is definitely, Tampa Bay is not the team they were in the 2020 Super Bowl. No Tom Brady. They lost some players, but Minnesota, I think they're hurting more, and I think they become too one-dimensional. And I think Tampa Bay is going to surprise this game and cover the 5.5. Maybe even win outright.
Not so fast, my friend, and I'm going to tell you why. Zimmer, the coach, is gone. Zimmer was one of those conservative, I get a 10-point lead and I'm going to try to run the football. Look for Minnesota to ball out at home. We disagree.
I disagree.
We'll just find out. Okay,
Moving on, Tennessee Titans going to march down to New Orleans. New Orleans minus 3.5. Derek Carr, is he a new model or is he just a paint job? What do you think?
Well, I just have to say one thing. Remember the Titans, because Tanny's hot. King Henry's there. DeAndre Hopkins is there. They got a great coach. New Orleans, they've got good talent and a good D. This is going to be a close one, but Tennessee wins it because Derek Carr gets picked.
Not so fast, my friend. Tennessee is actually 31st against the pass last season. I don't think that's going to translate. I think they added maybe one player to the defensive backfield. I don't think that's enough. Michael Thomas, remember who he was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
The most NFL reception record leader. He's back in the preseason.
Okay.
Carr, he wants to show up. Alvin Kamara is there. They also have that tight end.
Jimmy Graham?
Jimmy Graham's back. I think he'll do a little bit.
I think he might be hurt.
No, but he's back, but he's not 2013 Jimmy Graham.
Slow down, my friend, because we got a coach named Grable behind Tomlin and Andy Reid and Shanahan. This is a top 5 coach. And come on, Tennessee. All right.
Sure, all right. Agree to disagree. That's 3 different already.
Oh, well.
This might. I don't know if this is going to be Rock and Bear much longer. All right, San Francisco going to see the Steelers. Steelers +2 at home. Rock, what do you think?
Okay, here's what I think. There's Pickett and Pickens, which I'm going to just call them Pee-Pee. All right?
All right, Pee-Pee.
They're tough. They got Najee who's rushing for 100 yards. Now, what they do have, and why they're going to win this game outright, is because T.J. Watt is there, Cam Hayward, 2 of the biggest sackers in football. Now, keep in mind, San Francisco's quarterback hasn't even played a full year. All right, Purdy's pretty good, but he's going into Pittsburgh. They're going wild. Kittle has a groin injury and may not play. McCaffrey's going to be hard to stop, but this is my favorite game of the week, and I'm taking Pittsburgh to beat San Francisco.
All right, I disagree. I'm going with the West Coast. East traveling west in an early game. I think Pittsburgh definitely has a chance to win their division, but I just don't think this is their week. I definitely think San Francisco is going to go. Actually, sorry, San Francisco is going east. I think they're going to go east and they're going to win on the road and cover.
All right.
Moving on, Arizona going to see Washington. Arizona in shambles, I think, right now. Washington Commanders, we'll call them for now, -6. They're at home. They're expected to win and win pretty convincingly. Rock, what do you think?
Well, 2 guys on TV pick Arizona to win that division. I'm going, say what? They must know something. I don't know whoever this Sam Howell is. He's supposed to be a star. Keeping in mind, Washington, 3rd least yards allowed, and this is a defense. Chase Young.
Out.
They're picked
Chase Young is out.
No, you're thinking of...
No, Chase Young is out. Out. I saw last night, out.
6 is a lot at home, but I'll take the dog then. I'll take Zona with the 6.
Yeah, no, Washington and win at home. They're tough. I think they'll win. The cover's questionable. It might be a 3-point game, but maybe we'll say win by a touchdown.
Yeah, be a man about it.
All right, Green Bay Packers going to the Behr, Soldier Field, afternoon game, big rivalry. Are the Green Bay Packers going to get the love that they need, or is Justin Fields going to be marching down the field? Rock, what do you think?
Well, this is a new season for Fields. He's got 2 little speedsters. In his first game, he had 170 yards passing. 8 through the air, not fluke, speed.
A couple big plays.
The Bears have the big play potential, where the Packers don't. They're going to be rushing the ball. Aaron Jones. I'm taking the Bears.
Not so fast, my friend. The Pack.
Jesus.
Jordan Love, and he's got 3 young targets. He has two new wideouts.
They're hurt.
They're not hurt.
No,
not the new young guys.
Right.
And he also has a new tight end, and then 2 veteran running backs by committee, Jones and Dillon. They're going to have that backfield. They're going to give Love the time he needs. They're going to establish a good run game. They're going to give him a check down opportunity, and the Bears are going to take an L at home in week 1.
All right.
Moving on. Las Vegas Raiders. Garoppolo in the game.
I'll start this
going
one
to
first.
see Sean Payton.
I'll start this one first. All right. Vegas has the statue, Jimmy G. All right, Jimmy G has no moves at all, even though he was 19-4, but he was with a great team. Now,
I think it was 40-19.
Waller's gone.
Yep.
Waller was the heart and soul of that offense. Now they still have Josh Jacobs. They've got Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
They just picked up Marcus Peters. They've got Max Crosby, that great rusher. They have a good chance to win. How many points is Sean Payton worth? What's Russell Wilson going to do? I'm I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Sure, all right. I think that's and that might be an upset. If Devontae Adams, he's known to have big games. If he can have a 2-touchdown game, they have a chance to keep this close. Sean Payton is at the realm behind these Broncos. He is on the saddle per se.
Okay.
Russell Wilson is kind of in the do or die point of his career. They have Jerry Jeudy on the outside, and they have a top tier defense, top 5 defense in the NFL, and they've only gotten stronger going into the season.
And
so I think Jimmy G might be shaking in his boots.
And the second half, they could run out of gas because of that altitude. That happens in Denver quite a bit. All right.
So
here come the good games.
I'm ponying up. Miami. They're going to go get bolted by the Chargers. Is that true? Chargers at home, -3, Rock. What do you think?
I agree. They got Kellen Moore calling the plays. Eckers is back. Miami doesn't have a chance. Chargers by 10.
Whoa, not so fast, my friend. Tua. Jalen Waddle.
Coast to coast, baby.
Tyreek Hill.
Coast to coast.
Okay, well, I don't think it's not a chance.
All right.
I think this is going to be probably the best game of the afternoon. Both teams have a lot to prove, and they have a big arsenal. Austin Eckler is probably going to run well on the ground. Miami keeps it close, but the Chargers win in the last minute.
Do they cover?
Yeah, they won.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Moving on. The 2 more afternoon games before Sunday night. Philly going to New England. New England, they have their hands full. They're only +4 home, Rock. What do you think?
Mac Jones hasn't done much. Philly's got tools galore. A.J. Brown's gone, but they've replaced him. This one's not worth talking about.
A.J. Brown is on the Eagles. He was on the Titans. He's not gone.
He's there. Gone. Philly. All right. Then I'm wrong.
Yeah, no.
Regardless, Philly by 14.
All right, Philly by 14. I agree. I think Philly should win that game convincingly. And we're moving on. The Rams going to Seattle. West Coast showdown to finish off Sunday afternoon. Seattle's -5 at home. They have some tools, Rock. What do you think?
Well, this is an easy pick. Seattle has a new running back named Zach from UCLA. No one's heard of him, but that's a good thing. And they still have Metcalf, and they still have Locker, and they have a very good coach. Surprisingly, who had the highest quarterback rating in the league last year? Gino,
really?
Gino.
I know.
And Cup's out. I got Seattle by 14.
Yeah, I think it's the same. No Cup, no Pour. I'm taking Seattle at home with that 12th man's really big deal there.
All right, here we go.
Sunday night football. Duh, boys. The New York Football Giants +3.5 at home. This game could be a toss-up, honestly. Rock, what do you think?
Well, Dallas has beaten the Giants 10 straight when Dak plays quarterback. All right.
Ooh.
Now, the offensive line is hurting. Dak hasn't thrown a pass yet. He's going to get picked off once or maybe twice. They got the new guy named Deuce who's going to complement Pollard very well. They got a great receiving team.
Sproles Jr.
Now, let's go over to the Giants. Darren Waller. Jones looked great in exhibition. Barkley's there.
They also have a new young rookie receiver. I don't know his name, but number 84. He looked good.
Yes, I'm taking the upset here. I'm taking the Giants to win this game outright.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think, Dak hasn't taken a snap. If he can control the ball, only maybe one turnover by the Cowboys is all I'll allow for them to win this game. They have all the tools. They have the defense. Daniel Jones played pretty well. Barkley's healthy. They have tools on offense. They have a pretty good defense. This is going to be a great game for week 1. But the Cowboys, I'm taking the home team. Well, not my home team.
Well, I hope they win. I mean, I'm not cheering against them. I just don't think they will win.
All right, Monday Night Football. Buffalo Bills are going to stampede over the Jets in the Meadowlands? Question mark. Aaron Rodgers debut as a full starter. Rock, what do you think?
Well, is there anything around here that I can break? Because it's going to be a bust. This Jets hype, Aaron Rodgers is 39 years old. He's throwing to 2 turtles named Lazar and Cobb. He's got one other guy. They supposedly have a great defense, but Buffalo is just too strong. I think, to be honest with you, I think Aaron Rodgers won't finish the season. I think he's going to get hurt. I think he's too old, and I think Buffalo's going to win this game by 3.
All right, I agree. I think Buffalo big. Josh Allen always plays great in September. He always shows up. He's ready to go. He loves the game. They lost some defensive players. They lost a linebacker. I think they lost also defensive back. So Buffalo's defense with a couple question marks, but I think they still have what it takes to stomp out the Jets and put out that flame. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Week 1, so excited.
Subscribe. To YouTube.
Comment.
Rockland Behringer.
Next time.